Hey, how we doing, Flare family? I am super duper excited to be back on YouTube, doing some Flare content. Been traveling a lot, been extremely busy, and also just kind of really been waiting for FAssets to kind of rip off on Songbird. And today's the day. You can see Hugo's or FlareNetwork actually tweeted out earlier today, about 3 hours or so ago, that it is time to mint. It's time to get going, and there is a great article. There's a link. There is actually a new link to the FAsset test. If you go to the Twitter account, it will take you to this great article, which tells you all about it. And also then within this article, I think I found the link in this article, but it's also on their Twitter. But right here is the link right here. Currently, you can mint FXRP using the site during the Songbird test. Right here, this is it, FAsset.oracle-daemon.com/SGB. If we click on it, it will take you right to the FAsset hub. You can see I've already been playing around a little bit in this. So it brings us to the home page. Tells you what percent is minted. So it's already minted. So if you have XRP and you're trying to mint, it's too late. It's already hit the cap. 100% is already minted out, in probably 2 or 3 hours. So it was quick. So tell me about the demand for XRP on Flare. I think it was 2 million, and it's already minted out. Crazy. But here we go. So homepage, obviously you see you've got minting and view pools. There's still an opportunity for collateral, SGB collateral. So if you're holding SGB, if you're holding WSGB, so most of us have probably got it wrapped, to use it in this protocol, it has to be SGB. So it has to be unwrapped. But let me show you. I will do a real quick demo. I did some earlier as soon as I saw the tweet come out. I kind of jumped on it and went in and used some of my SGB as collateral, but let me unwrap some SGB real quick, and I'll do a quick demo for you guys, so you can kind of see how it works. So give me a second, but this is exciting stuff. There's a lot of stuff ripping off right now, obviously on Flare with FAssets and things of that nature. So let me give me a sec here. Let me pull out, let's say 25,000. I'll do 20,000. Hold on. SGB. So you gotta unwrap those your Songbird in order to use them in these protocols. It just takes SGB as collateral. So give me a sec here. Let me withdraw, and then I will unwrap, and I will show you guys how to enter collateral pools, which obviously probably already know how to do that from the test. But I'll show you nonetheless. So let's go to, let me see, let's minimize me. All right, I'm minimized, right? Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so let's go. So we're gonna go to the home page. We're gonna click View Pools. Down here, we'll show you all the pools that are available. You can see I'm already in a couple of pools. But we've got Oracle Daemon. Their TVL is 586,000, free lots and pool fee. So there's no lots available. They've minted all out, right? They had 244 available. They all minted out. The 40% is the fee that this percent of the fees that they're splitting with us who provide collateral. The collateral and the collateral ratio. So they're right now at a 179, which is really good. That's for what they have to mint out. And then you see Nortso, same thing, TVL, how many mints they had, how many are available, which is none, what percent they're sharing. So I like this Oracle Daemon one at 40%. They're sharing 40% of the fees for collateral. So I'm going to go ahead and click deposit. And I'll go ahead and use all of my SGB that I have in here for it. I'll leave a couple for gas. And then you click next. Guys, it's real easy. It's real smooth. I mean, that beta test must have revealed a lot of things that they were able to really get to be a smooth. Look how quickly this collateral entry is. I didn't get a chance to do the minting yet, so I don't know about the minting. But the collateral seems to be, pretty easy, pretty smooth. This is actually now taking a little longer than it did earlier. So of course it would be that way. But it seems to be a lot smoother than the beta, which is good. And essentially, once this is done here, I've already confirmed it in my Bifrost wallet, but once this is done, entering me into the collateral pool, you'll see this Oracle Daemon go from other pools to jump up to my pools. So you can see I'm already in 3 pools. So it's really important to understand and be aware of the collateral ratio, because here's the risk. So the reward is by providing this collateral, you're going to earn crypto, right? You're going to earn crypto. You're also going to earn our Flare. Remember, there's the rewards, the incentives that Flare has put out there to kind of help stimulate adoption, stimulate participation. So our Flare is still something that you'll earn while you're participating in FAssets. I don't know why this is moving so slow, but you're also going to earn these rewards over here in this column here, right? These are the fees. These are the trailing fees that come from the F agents for providing collateral. So you've got these rewards, which you can see have already started accumulating rewards. It's probably, like I said, been about 2 hours or so, maybe. Yeah, I think it was probably more like, I think I did this right. Maybe it's about 4 hours now. I think I did this right as 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. I jumped on here as they were starting the Twitter space. But I've already started accruing or accumulating rewards. And once this stops, I'll go look at those and maybe claim a couple of those for you. Let me see if by some chance this just is stuck. Yeah, it was stuck. Okay, so I am now in 4 of the 5 collateral pools. I like this collateral pool, Oracle Diamond, because it's at a 1.8 collateral ratio. The collateral ratios are what potentially sets you up for liquidation if you're an agent. And once they're liquidated, then obviously they start chirping into our collateral. So real important to understand, you could lose your SGB, right? If you provide SGB as collateral, you could lose that, right? It is a risk associated with providing this collateral. So it is kind of an active process here to make sure that you're actively monitoring this collateral ratio, because if it gets too low, below 1.2, getting down 1.1, the closer it gets to the number 1 is a problem, right? So it's important, very important to understand that you don't want a super low collateral ratio going in. You got to pay attention to it and monitor it throughout. The great thing is that you can pull out of this, you can withdraw out of this right away, right? You can get out of this right away. So you want to make sure you know where your collateral is, make sure you understand where your ratios are. I went in with Bifrost wallet at a 1.5. It was a little bit higher than that, but I feel pretty confident Bifrost shouldn't have too many liquidations this early in the process. I don't know anything about these other agents. I just know Bifrost, right? Because it's the wallet we use. And I know that they're very tied into the Flare ecosystem. So that's a little bit where my confidence lies. You can see the fees, right? They're splitting 30%, 30%, 30%, and then Oracle Daemon is splitting 40%. If you click on the actual F agent, go to their page, it'll tell you a little more. Their pool fee share, the portion of the minting fees that the agent shares, what the minting fee is, how many mints were completed, what's the total collateral, and partial liquidations, if any. And then it tells you, let me make this a little bit bigger. It shows you the vault capacity, 100% are minted, 242 lots, 60 grand. Nothing's left for them to mint. Their asset, USDX. They've got USDX as their collateral. Remember, they have to have a 1-to-1 collateral ratio. And then it tells you the current collateral ratio, which is 1.8. So minting 1.6, safety is 1.5, minimum is 1.4, liquidation starts at 1.3. So real important to understand these collateral ratios. Pay attention to these collateral ratios as well. You got to understand that. Also, there's times when you cannot get out of the collateral pools. And that's what this is kind of showing you, what the exit collateral ratio is, the minting, the top up, safety, minimum, and liquidation, right? So start to understand these collateral ratios a little better than maybe we did at the open beta, because we're dealing with, on Songbird, it's still real money, right? My SGB is still real money. you see I've got quite a bit of SGB that I'm rolling the dice on right now here in this particular Songbird beta, if you will. And that's okay. I mean, I had some that I was going to play around with anyway. I like the idea of potentially earning some free crypto. So this is what I had available to use as a testing ground, for this stage of the game. Also, it helps me do a video too and show my son and my nephews and cousins. So I've got to make sure and get them plugged in on the Collateral now that we're live on Songbird. So Songbird is live with FAssets. This is the Collateral. Obviously, you can't mint right now, but if you wanted to mint, you go to the mint button. And then, same way in beta. Here it's telling you everything's been minted out. So we're going to roll here for a little while, I think, a couple weeks, 6 to 8 weeks maybe. I'd expect, Doge and Bitcoin would be the next ones to roll on to Songbird. But so far, so good, off to a good start. Really exciting. If I wanted to claim my rewards, it takes me back here. And each of these individual ones has rewards that can be claimed. So this one, I've got 35 cents worth of XRP. If I wanted to claim that, I could claim it. And then I'd have that FXRP in my wallet. So let's just claim it for the sake of demonstration purposes. Let's claim it. So let me wait till my wallet comes up. Wallet confirmation. So you can't see this, but wallet confirmation shows, this is what it shows. 0.14 FXRP is available to claim. Okay. 0.14 FXRP is available to claim. Okay. Let's go ahead and claim that. So I now have 0.14 FXRP. I'm going to the moon, baby. Going to the moon. So it's obviously going to take a minute or two for that to occur. But yeah, guys, I wanted to just hop on real quick. Man, like I said, there's a lot of stuff happening. There's Dunes, which got some dashboards out there. There's Cyclo. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Cyclo. Let me pull up Cyclo real quick just to share with you. If you haven't seen Cyclo Finance, I believe is the name of them. Cyclo, here we go. Cyclo Finance. Cyclo Finance. So in a nutshell, it's kind of like, I think it's kind of like SFlare in essence, where you're locking up your crypto. So your SFlare will be continuing to accumulate. You could swap your SFlare for Cyclo. That Cyclo token can then be used to swap into something else. And here's the example: lock your SFlare to mint SciFlare, sell your SciFlare, use it in other capital opportunities. So basically, you won't be losing your SFlare. You're going to lock your SFlare up, right, in the contract, and then you're going to get some claim tickets, CYS Flare. You can take those and you can swap those for USDC or for more SFlare or for more Flare or whatever you want to. And then you can use those in DeFi protocols or whatever. And then when it's time to, when you want to go back and get your SFlare, you're just going to have to buy some more CYS Flare to unlock your SFlare, and you get your SFlare back while it's been accumulating airdrops and staking rewards or FTSO rewards or wherever Scepter has it right now. But this is Cyclo Finance. There's, obviously do your own due diligence. There's an article in here as well that explains how it works. I will leave a link to this article in the description as well, as always. But it tells you what is SciFlare. It represents tokenized leverage on Flare, allows you to lock your SFlare tokens up, and then they issue CYS Flare tokens at a 1-to-1 ratio. So you're going to lock it up, mint your size flare. So you can then sell or swap it for USDC or other stuff. And then when you're ready to go get your S flare back, you're going to have to buy some more CYS flare, unlock your S flare, and keep it moving, right? So really good way. It does use S flare, but a really good way if you want to play around. Again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but if you want to play around in other DeFi products without necessarily, quote unquote, having a deadline or timeline or ratio or anything like that on your S flare, like you do with Kinetic, this is another option and an opportunity. So read up on that, do your own due diligence, not financial advice. And let's see what's going on here. So it looks like we're having a couple of bugs, which is to be expected. It's launch day. Let's see, let's do a refresh here. We'll do a reboot. How about that? Okay, so let's see, did I get mine? It looks like I did get I did. Okay, so let's go to the home page. And let's see where it shows my crypto. I think it's on the mint page. It is. There it goes. I'm now the proud holder of 0.14 FXRP, all from my position of collateral. This providing collateral takes you back. All from my position of providing collateral. So I provided that about 4 hours ago. I got 35 cents. Not bad for 25,000 SGB. Not bad at all. Got some more over here. 11 cents. I got 30 cents in here. So let's go claim that. Let's claim that. Actually, I'll just wait. I'll wait. I'm going to wait. I'll let that accumulate a little more. But yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. So again, be mindful and understand collateral ratios. Very important you understand that. If you want to know more about the collateral ratios of a specific F agent, click in there, right? And it will give you kind of the ranges. But yeah, this is good stuff, man. This is all good stuff. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Not worried about price action right now. There's just not many Songbird tokens out there. So at some point in time, there will be a supply shock. And that's really all that matters to me, is that I get to use my tokens, make money, earn money on them right now. And then when Moon, I'll still get the benefit from that as well. So anyway, there's Cyclo, liquidation free leverage for Flare. There's FAssets on Songbird. We're still hanging out and rolling over on SparkDex. SparkDex has a new box for claimable rewards up here. You can see I'm still in my S-Flare Jewel position, still racking them up to 3,000 of those so far. Jumped into the S-Flare Wrap Flare pool to keep earning some R-Flare rewards. USDC provide a little liquidity there. And then there was some really good interest paying out on Flare ETH. So I jumped in on that. And that's coming down a little bit. But so it shows you your R-Flare. This is new R-Flare, what the aggregate is, any other things you have to claim. And typically this updates monthly. And then we still have our pools and still rocking and rolling over here, guys. So FAssets, all about FAssets on Songbird, though. That's what it's all about right now. Exciting times here. But I like this homepage. It shows me what I've got in terms of my FAsset position. I've got 0.14. The idea would be at some point in time to continue to accumulating those. Obviously, when you hold FAssets, those FAssets will also be gaining R-Flare rewards. So by minting FAssets or holding FAssets, you're in position to also earn some rewards. I like this rewards to date. What I have available to claim is another 42 cents. So you can see it's building up a nice little position, and it's showing you what's available to mint. So when raise the roof, Hugo Filion, when raise the roof on this cap for FAssets minted on Songbird, when raise roof. Let's go, Flare. We'll see you guys.